built from the ground up. When I heard these words, I did not expect it to mean that you could race X Series supercars in the A Series open class racing. But that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. I'm going to be showing you Forza Motorsport's most broken glitch. This is so insane, guys, that you can literally go make a sandwich, have the AI play the race for you, and you will win the race. You can literally win races AFK while going to make a sandwich or going to the movies with your girlfriend. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to show you exactly how this glitch works. So the first thing you're going to need to do to set up this glitch is to buy an X Series supercar. I'm using the Porsche 919 here, but it really doesn't matter. Whatever you want to use, there's several supercars in the game. Just pick something that has 999 X Series all stats. The second thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put this in the primary position in your car bay. This is extremely important. So when you put it in the car bay, it needs to be number 1. An easy way to check this is back out to the main menu, and if you've done it properly, it will showcase the car that is in the primary position of your car bay. The third step is you're going to need to have a buddy that loads into a race for you. So what that means is you're going to join their party, and then they're actually going to join a race. So let's say if we're doing Class A Series racing, what we're going to want to do is have our supercar in the primary bay of the car bay. So number 1, so make sure you head back out to the main menu. Make sure that supercar is actually showing as your showcase car. Then join a party of your buddies and have them load into a race. So now we get to the most important part of the entire glitch, which is when you're loading into a race. What you want to do is wait, be patient until you see the select car screen. When you see the select car screen, simply hit B to back out or backspace if you're on the keyboard, get back, and now your new supercar will load into the race. As you can see, I'm the only X level supercar. It looks like some people were using my other guide. If you haven't seen it, that's how you use tuning to actually get above your class in a race. But this is way more broken. It does require 2 people, where my other glitch only requires 1 person. But honestly, guys, this is insanely broken because you will be able to get pole position every single race, and you will be able to get that achievement, as well as you will be able to win races AFK, which is what I'm going to be showing you next. But that's actually how you get the car actually into the race. Now let's actually work on winning the race AFK. So here we are back in the main menu. This is where you would make sure that your car is in the correct car bay. But what I'm going to be showing you here is how we're going to set up the AFK race win. So we're going to go into settings, and I want you to copy exactly the settings that I have. So under driving assist, we want to have custom global assist preset. The suggested line should be full. Braking should be ABS on. Throttle needs to be assisted. Steering should be fully assisted. Traction control should be on. Stability control should be on. And shifting should be automatic. So if you set all that, hit close, save these settings. That's how you're going to actually be able to get the car to AFK drive for you and get the AFK win. Now, just for people here that don't know where the car bay is, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into my cars. Let's say I wanted to set this 2021 BMW M4 competitive coupe as one of my cars in my car bay. We're just going to click here, and as you can see here, I can place it in car bay. And what I would want to do is put this in the primary slot of the car bay. I didn't think this was a big deal, but after thinking about it, I just want to make sure that nobody is confused where the car bay actually is. So I wanted to show that. Now let's get on the racetrack and get that AFK race win. So here we are on the track. I am in pole position of the race here. It is that simple, guys. All you need to do is literally just have the controller in your lap or just sit it down, and the car will drive itself. You have all the assist on. The car will literally drive itself. You don't even have to hit the throttle. It will literally drive around the track. As you can see here, within the first corner, I'm already 2 seconds away from position number 2. It's that simple, guys. All you need to do is every 10 to 15 minutes, if it was an obscenely long race, all you would have to do is actually touch the controller in any way, just to make sure the controller doesn't AFK disconnect. Another way you can do this is actually go into telemetry, put it as friction, so put it on friction, and that will actually cause vibration, which will prevent the controller from disconnecting. That's really the only way you can lose this race. Now, in terms of qualifying, guys, the same thing applies. Just simply hit qualifying and let the car drive itself. The only two exceptions of this are, one, in tight chicanes. So if the track has 3 to 4 tight chicane corners, sometimes this method will not work, and you will have to manually guide your race car through that section of the track, because for some reason the AI gets confused when you have back-to-back chicane corners. The second major problem that can occur is if you manually hit the gas. So if you're actually on the controller and you actually manually hit the gas, it will rev the engine up and actually cause it to go off corners. So do be careful about this. You really need to let the car drive itself. The only thing you should be helping with is really tight corners if there are chicanes. If it's a fairly smooth track and there's just normal corners, then the race car will literally drive itself around 100% of the time with no issue. So now I'm going to actually cut to proof that I did this in several races and that I did win the race using the AFK method. I want to say I'm doing this guide mainly so that this can get patched. Turn 10 needs to patch this. This absolutely destroys the integrity of the multiplayer lobby. While this is actually happening, guys, you need to be taking advantage of this, because realistically, people are doing this on a daily basis. So if you are just racing A series and you are not using these tricks, then you are just racing at a disadvantage. This takes no out-of-game programs, no glitches out of the program. All you're doing here, guys, is you're loading the game and you're running the game as it was intended, unfortunately, by the developers, because they did not patch this out. If you do not have a second partner, then I would refer you to my other glitch guide, which will show you how to do this with only a solo player. The only difference being that you will only get up to about 2 classes above the intended class, versus here where you can race one of the top supercars in the game in an A-Series race. So I hope this guide has helped you. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more, including the top A-Series cars. These take me a lot of time to research and record, so please hit that like button, share, and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.